Will results be different this time for Spirit? It looks like Donk wants to set the pace here on this T side. He's going to be the first man in. Look who they're destined to meet. This terrible trifecta. Zywoo, first point of contact, but it's actually Apex to open up. Now Zywoo gets his chance to be involved, and Flames is clean with it. Don't underestimate this guy on Mirage. They can't deal with him. They can't flush him out, and they're going to live to regret it. Pistol round teed up for Vitality. It's just Shiro left standing, and not for long, as the Merriman comes in with that final kill.
That's donk-esque for Flames, just that spam of the crouch key as well. Flash hit the teammate, so Donk's now stopped to hold the flank. If Flames commits here, this is a dangerous move. Is Donk sure? He certainly seems so confident on this flank hold. He gets his kill. Apex comes out from under and even escapes.
Yeah, living to tell the tale's big, and I mean, Vitality have pulled an extra player around to reinforce this B site. Apex is going to catch Magic's over in top mid. And Apex has been in Titan form throughout this event. A double kill to open up from the captain of Vitality.
Vitality a man up and full mid control as well. Zontic's a third smoke in lower. He can't even play. He basically has to go through. With 30 seconds on the clock, they contact out ramp.
Yeah, they've locked Zontix out of the round. They've just got to deal with Donk and Shiro. It's Spinks in the firing line, and back turn for Donk. This first rifle round is looking to come up in Vitality's favor. A big hat trick from the captain. Apex with 3 and a commanding lead taken.
There's always questions when you see, you know, captains and game leaders play towards that connected position, right?
Roster put together to win championships, and they've been in finals. They've had chances. I've heard some of the stern words he's exchanged with the squad, so a good start from him. Maybe that trickles down the line. Mezzy will hold back the B play, but he's got to do a lot more. The Merriman's overran. It's just the dink onto Shiro. Zywoo moves in. And he be the savior. He's got Flames in alongside him, but Zywoo is operating alone right now, and that leaves him in the prying eyes of Chopper. This one slows for a moment.
Magic can't stick. They need to make sure no one's out in the back of the site already, so Chopper's going for the clear. This puts him in the prying eyes of Flamesy. Position taken, plant allowed, and Apex taking his sweet time on a kitless retake so far.
You don't want to let Spirit get back in on a round like this. It's imperative that Vitality find it, and Flames is aware. He was ready for that re-swing.
Wow.
You could see the awareness, you could see the cogs turning. Because Vitality is still so interested in fighting for middle, Spirit won't necessarily have that room to launch the A play. Flames and Spinks have got to hold the line, or else that would open up the A site. Zontic's going to try get involved now. He spots a player over at jungle, but with 30 seconds left, Spirit are on borrowed time here.
It's up to Zywoo back in the spawn. Flames can afford to give it up. Zywoo knows there's a Palace lurker to worry about. It's the bomb he wants to cut down with the time solo. Peeking over the smoke, he falls off, and Spirit might have the room to get in the site.
Yeah, Flames smoked out. Spam connects, slowing that bomb cross even longer. Chopper just barely making it into the site with 10 seconds left, but here's the push from Flames! And it's the big smoke where Flames ignites! What a transfer! Flames in great form.
Making Spirit look timid right now with the clock biting them back yet again. Flames is hitting all the transfers right now. This is a ferocious looking Vitality.
Love keeping up with Counter-Strike events? Check out the updated event system on skin.club. Earn points and spend them on the marketplace as you see fit. Get your hands on tickets, cases, skins, or balance. Alternatively, you can save up points for the next event, as they will no longer expire. The more points you have, the cooler rewards you can get. What to do with them is up to you. Skin.club. Love and play it your way.
Hero AK in this round. Full mid control conceded for a change. Vitality trying to stay ahead of the game. Double bench.
This one's going to fall to Spinks and Mezzy then, isn't it? And with Spinks dead, Mezzy's got to do it. Mezzy's has to do this, and he's run down. Magic's going to get the better of him, and that's opened up the B site. Even though Zywoo arrives on the scene, you're a man down. You're left lacking. Chopper could give up an equalizer, but instead he'll take him away. Beautiful dig work from the captain of Spirit. And this round, this one, it's over.
Not much Zywoo can do or say about that. Double dig in the window from the captain. And even trying to take the AWP out of the end, Donk will do it instead. Entry and the closer for Donk, that's more like it. Look how fast.
They're going to group, and this is a nice move for Vitality, right? Knowing the Spirit are trying to take mid, they were light on this control early, but now flashing through the smoke. Chopper's blindsided by it, they're teeing up Flames, and why not with good reason? Look at this guy go! 2 kills on the flash push. And now Vitality ease back into this defense. zywoo, that's just the tag on a Magic's, not quite the killing blow. Shiro had a chance there. Goes for the leg, but can't take him out of the round. A desperate play for Zontix feeds him to Apex, and so Vitality, 2 players between them, and putting a stop to a streak of Spirit. No consecutive rounds, not yet.
monesy has the best position. He has the round-winning position. If zywoo just takes 1 kill, there's almost no shot that Spirit will check this corner, and monesy will be able to feast. There's the kill. Does zywoo even want to stop? Might he go back for more in this angle? monesy awaits. More aggression. Good flash. And zywoo not timid, not tamed, not stopping. 2 kills off this AWP. They're out short. And zywoo, can he hit the flick? Does he even know? They're walking up close. AWP almost dropped. zywoo should fall. They whip the spray. And zywoo wants every single kill in this round. 4 frags from the Frenchman, and it's done like that.
That's the zywoo you paid to see.
The repeats. Donk's taking it for now. Going back to connector and back into zywoo.
He's gonna have to flick down for this. Oh, that makes it look so easy. That donk AWP dead. zywoo. Any more? Another multi-kill perhaps? Wrapping in through window. Trying to set his teammates up for the B play. Flames is moving in on the hunt. Does Chopper wait for this? Oh, Flames caught. There's one from Chopper on the flank. But Zontix falls in the meantime. Chopper is mopped up. It's just Magic's left standing with nowhere to go. Trying to take back some space once middle is lost, but you can see Magic's, his job is so hard. He's got to check so many angles, and he will miss the timing on monesy, but a gap found out into the B side. Donk in the meantime, quick double kill. Hold on a second. Donk might make magic happen here. 2 kills and the B side fallen. Vitality as they try to shift out of there. They run into Donk. 2 shy of winning the round single-handedly, but 3 tease them up for the 2v2 post-plant. Donk's got to watch on. Can Zontix and Magic's finish what he started?
They've got to do right by him. Zontix has a boatload of util, but he opts for positional play instead, getting close to go 1 for 1 at bare minimum. As monesy comes through the window, it spicks in through the door, and Zontix denies the first hurdle. monesy on the clutch right now. The merry man of Vitality needs to give this crowd a cheer. 1v1, not knowing the position, but it doesn't matter for monesy. 1v2 to keep the ball rolling.
They're chanting his name in the arena as he keeps this punishing scoreline up. Donk's heroics are not enough.
This is what Vitality looked like on a really good day. I mean, for a while, we said no one can beat Spirit, only Mouse. They're the only ones. Oh, it's Vertigo. That's their weakness. Well, the cracks are beginning to show. More and more teams able to wrangle this dragon. Vitality subduing it right now. That's awkward. zywoo caught with a flash. Apex has to make up for it. He loses track and somehow saves this round, even dinking Zontix. How has he done that? 2v3. This round is still considerable for Vitality.
Spurred on at the beck and call of the crowd. Let's see what monesy can do. They've lent him their voice, but now he's got to deliver. monesy closes in. Shadow seen, that one's free for monesy, but time is getting away from Vitality. They've got to move quickly. Bomb being held. Chopper's got the knife out, and he will get monesy off the bomb. It's close. Spinks can get on it right now. Magic's is far away. Spam will connect, and so just barely, Spirit get that second round.
But Spirit will take what they can get right now, even if it is just scraps. That is a frightful sight for Spirit. Anything but a clean round. But they know 3 might just be enough. Put on a pistol, suddenly you're cooking.
They Apex out of ammo, so right now Flames is in real hot water. But Flames, he boils them back. 2 quick kills, trapped in at triple, will get spammed. But he did what he had to do in the round. He's teed up Vitality, they chase down Chopper, and it's just Shiro. 1v3, these smokes are fading, and with it, the timer on winning this clutch. Shiro moves in, looking for a way out, but noise made. No, Shiro, he's giving it away. They know where he is, and Vitality are not jumping the gun on this. They like how uncomfortable he feels. They want to keep him there. And the ramp flank is in for zywoo, who wraps this up. No consecutive rounds for Spirit. Vitality on double digits and flying high.
Spirit just trying to probe, trying to figure out where Vitality are going. They show an underlook. That's going to keep in the back of the head of Spirit all round as Vitality filter out into the site.
Oh, Chopper's going to open. He has been kind of the shining light for Spirit in amongst a dismal first half.
Yeah.
But this pistol round, looking to get picked up by Spirit. They're out for blood. And they needed it. They needed any sort of injection they could get to try and bring themselves back in a Mirage. Just Apex left standing in a 1v5. There should be no hope here for Vitality. Instead, they're going to have to search when the guns come out.
Oh, all right, Spirit, destined to make this a game after all. It's not going to catch Vitality with nades in hand. They've got cover, and they've got an execute.
Chopper close on the MP9. Flash will wreck him. Apex gets that trade. But here's that util we talk about. Oh, that's a little flick from Magic's out of the spawn. And that util is punishing. Vitality can't move. They can't get out from ramp. Spirit have got the response. And they never fell for the fake that Vitality throw their way. You think you might have them more jittery if you're Vitality. You might have them a bit more paranoid, but you don't. Shiro is largely a non-factor in that first half here. He tries to play early and ends up paying the price for it.
Got to show that this skill runs deeper than that. Magic's in the apartments, jiggling and waiting for this easy opening kill. You would presume Apex comes in with a D. That's fine for Magic's. It's an early warning system. We have a big flank around the map, and Spirit start to rotate over. Zontic just has to hold his position, but if he tries to cross the windows, zywoo sends him. No! Missed shot from the Woo. Reposition inside of the site, that gives Chopper the room to move, and Zontic gets spammed out as well. It's all on Chopper, and he's on the clock.
That's worst case scenario for Spirit, but fantastic for Vitality. They've isolated that one fight over in Market, and so with each passing second, the timing should become clear. When you haven't seen him short, you haven't heard him rotating through the Market doors. There's only one place left, and zywoo is ready for it.
Stays on the ramp. No cover lower right now. This is a little bit of an awkward setup. Apex could punish this entire round, and he's going to go right through that smoke. Donk on the fade. It's perfect timing. Zontix covers that top mid, and Donk goes for more. 2 kills from the young star. And Spirit, with everything on the line in this round, have stood up to the task.
The moment where he stops giving respect to Vitality because it's feeling like it. Chopper's even got aggressive all the way through the apartments. They want to chase down these players in at the top of mid. Vitality are at least looking good to save here. They just need to get past Chopper. He can still swing out and do a lot of damage right at the end. Right at the close, that Orb's trying to get out of there on Mezzy. Chopper, clinical with it, just gets rid of Spinks.
I wonder if that donk swing is a call from Chopper saying, get that info top mid, and then I can flank. Shiro's got the resources for it, and he might meet zywoo in that middle position. Actually rotates back round for what is a very empty B side. Donk flash through flames again, finds his entry kill, and double up cat, no ammo. Zontix recovers with a 2K. This is a brawl in middle, and suddenly blink and you miss it. It's just zywoo. He saw him.
Tries to be quick with it. They cancel out Donk, sure, but there's more heads to this Hydra of Spirit. Magic's taking first contact. Shiro has rotated away, so it's only 2 players here. He's going to be a little faster on the rotate, but they will have to hold back the tide of Vitality. Zontix double up, and a missed shot from Shiro. That could be a golden window of opportunity for Vitality. They at least get this plant. It's zywoo and it's Spinks. 2 huge names in the Vitality jerseys left up to try and secure map point here. They get that bomb planted. Molly will make life awkward for Spinks, forcing a swing. zywoo has to be the one to deliver match point to Vitality, and he can't do it. Spirit break back in, shut down that post plant. and continue this streak of nightmares.
Donk playing mobile back towards this A site again. 3 strong, once more for Spirit.
Flame's gonna lead the charge. You kind of need Flames to have a big moment here. He's very much the guy who tries to bail them out, but Donk hopping in! Double kill. That's enough to keep Spirit interested if they could take one more, but not today.
Zontex needs that kill. You'd expect a save from Shiro every single day of the week. The fact that he's even close to this position is alarming, but he's got a quick kill, and maybe that's tempting. It's in his own hands now. Smoke kit, AK swap, Shiro's on for it, but Spinks denies, and that's map point for Vitality. A sigh of relief, if nothing less. First exec into middle, second into the site, and Shiro, who's been extremely mobile on his recovery arc, is here at the right time.
Oh, that AWP fires off for the first. Apex gonna fall. Zontex there, lending a helping hand, and it might be more than that. It might be the hand that pushes Spirit one away from overtime.
You ain't prying here. It's win or loss. It's do or die. This is the round. This is the chance for Vitality.
Spirit right now are even holding for a lurk. They're even cognizant. They've only seen one extra man. They know that Mezzy is in the site somewhere, and so as Spinks moves in, it's to his death. Mezzy now has to deliver the chance pick up again, but the odds are overwhelming. Can Mezzy do it as he rounds this corner? Shot in the back, and that gap is closed. Spirit are one away from overtime.
I said it, no plot, no chance, and Vitality have difficult decisions to make coming into this last round of regulation. They can get 3 AKs. But there will be concessions. No sweets on this trolley. Galils to allow for util, and no AWP for zywoo either. It's bare bones as far as buys go. Out into middle with a bit more pace from Vitality.
There's this pacey round that got them back in last time. This time it's into the familiar killing field of mid. Donk floating around, but right now they're both trapped in that corner. Oh God, zywoo! Quick double, and they practically hand it to him. Wires crossed for Spirit at a horrible time, and all of this comeback, all of these rounds, it might be for naught. To pull it back from 2-10 down, only to get it taken away right at the bitter end. Magix has nothing to play for, nothing to do. 1v4 as this begins. The last 12 rounds, all for nothing. Spirit's comeback dreams ride on Magix. Vitality with the solution. An unfortunate double up over in middle. A slight misstep from Team Spirit that Vitality have looked to capitalize on and put themselves one map closer to that grand final. There just isn't time for Magix, and Vitality stop that comeback in its tracks.
Spirit powering up into that second half.
I think for Vitality, it's going to be important to start off strong, try and carry that momentum that they have from closing out the last map. And to do that, they've got to get past the terrifying B hole. Donk falls early, Zontex can't reply, and so B is open. Apex, all eyes on him as he tries to cut off these rotates. Info gained, but chased down. It's a 3v3 in this post plant over at B.
Magic's so scared of lurks. Oh my God, where did that come from? Double up for Shiro, starting stronger than Mirage. Took him a while to wake up. Flames has to put them down now in the site. 1v3, they come swinging in. First one's free, but now they can isolate. Chasing him behind the box. Flames able to pick his fights, pick his poison. And right now, Flames sets them ablaze!
What a time to do it!
Just spawns getting taken all game for Vitality again, just rushing out long. Monesy looking for that clean entry. That is one way to do it. Magician gets put back in the hat. Ooh, that's a nice one though. Donk AWPing in middle, that second AWP. Finding zywoo.
trying to carve that path for the plant. Right now, it's all balancing on a knife's edge. This first kill going to be weighted heavily, but this smoke on short puts Shiro on a timer, and eventually that time expires. Apex doubles up. It's Donk and Chopper who have got to do it now for Spirit. Chopper holding the line. Spinks is so far removed. He didn't ever want to be in this position in the round. And there's that AWP from Donk. It's got to be Messy. 2 kills to his name already. The Donk to face up against. Rummy on the stage in London, and his peaks will blind you. Goes looking for that AWP. Donk will not give him the fight. And with Donk not giving this up, he's using that low HP against Mezzy, forcing him to make an awkward decision. He's got to commit to the plant, and now Donk moves in. Donk might be on the clock, but he's got all the advantages. Low HP on Mezzy. This shot has got to be flawless. And it's not. Donk doped him! The Deagle delivers, and Spirit get on the board early.
Stage against him. Position unknown, and he gets donked. Deagle to the face. What a round for Donk to pull out a second AWP in the first gun round. Basic so far, not much mid-rounding needed from Vitality. Miss jumper, he's playing for the lower hold, and they're pushing top mid. Zywoo completely avoids this information, and Shiro in the open finds that pick. There are the stars aligning for Spirit, and it's Vitality hidden under the clouds. Bomb control now, and just Spinks in a 1v5.
Oh, Donk immediately sends a message here. That felt like a real turning point for the guy on Mirage, was when he started to play with no respect, when he started playing. Donk moves into the car.
It's a very committed position for Donk, especially with a full belt of util. He's going to need a multi-kill here. He's going to need everything. His orb's been removed. They're spamming him out. One well-placed molly could win the round right now for Vitality. Donk doesn't want to wait forever. Flashed out. He's blinded. Gonna have to hold just that little bit more as Donk looks to give them a drive-by, popping his head up. 2, no more, but it's set up the round for Spirit now.
Are they ready for Gandalf? Because Magix has been sat here all round. They do have a Molotov on Zywoo to try and clear this position out, but where's he gonna go? With Zontix making noise over at short.
Yeah.
Gandalf will get mollied. Magix, that swing will be called for, and in to the maws of Zywoo. Zontix naded, and Zywoo on the angle, but not able to fire off in time. It's gonna be Spinks in this 1v1. Bomb planted, and he goes swinging into Zontix. Low on health, low on chances, but Spinks! A nail biter! No HP to his name! No fights given. I think if you're Vitality at this point, you almost want that fight onto Shiro at long. Him being there in the post plant is a problem. It's an issue. Spam attempted. The rest of Spirit now arrive, but it's Zywoo breaking that silence first. Not silent now, as Spinks roars to life alongside him. 2v2, Apex joins the kill feed. Vitality break apart that A-hold, and even as the rotates come in, they remain composed.
Stuck in the open, in a headshot angle with an orb, he makes it look easy. Wait, what a shot. That's how the round began, but it ends in the favor of Vitality. And Apex just goes for the throat.
Spirit have a lot of aggression. Like, they've got some serious map control here. They've pushed into the upper tunnels. They're holding the long doors. That only leaves this mid avenue open. And even then, Magix is listening for info. Donk's even coming down from the upper tunnels to lend a helping hand, but he's offered up on a silver platter to Mezzy, who will go on a clear. Magix out of the corner. So the pistols and whatever danger they represented, even though this control was getting taken, Vitality navigate these murky waters. They rule the waves. Zontix alone at the B site, getting pressured from all sides, but low HP on Flames. Hold on a second. Zontix gets the ball rolling. Can he finish the job? Can't get past Zywoo, but Zywoo's now got a clutch. Put up or shut up for Zywoo, the star of Vitality. Hunts down Chopper, but can't live to tell the tale. It's just pistols for Spirit, and they get out with the round.
And it's that spawn play out long, that gun given over that closes the clutch for Spirit. Smoke that they're going to go right through.
Yeah, they play ahead of it. For Magix, looks like he got something there. Snippet of info. Donk's going to be quick to capitalize. Nades rain in.
Ouch.
Spinks does deke Donk out of the round, but Magic's last bastion of hope dealt with by that deagle. Just the tag. Something might be happening here for Vitality. That deke has given them a chance. Bomb plant found, and it's Zywoo, the man inside. Boost up to try and find him, to try and locate the big threat. But they don't deal with Zywoo, and so maybe it's he who deals with them now. Flash out to the spawn. They boost up around it, but Zywoo was aware, still can't hold the line. It's got to be Spinks. Ace clutch, 1v2, and they're on that bomb. They're sticking it. They're calling his bluff. Not planted for him, and too far away. He's falling down, and you don't want Zywoo doubting himself. At this stage in the game, Chopper's aggression in top mid is stemmed. An important trade. They do lose Zywoo in the process, but they get rid of the front man.
Okay.
Orb rotates in, Donk peeks out from lower. This 1-2 punch of Shiro and Donk looks to be the undoing of Vitality, and it is. Donk real clean, and in comes Shiro for the final blow to Vitality's confidence in this first half.
This will not be a 0.76 rating this time for Donk. You can already tell, 13 and 7, running the board and running in lower as well. This second orb has been consistently a piece of the CT side. And while Vitality cool, he can't be there. I'm mollied middle. Donk doesn't care less.
He's doing such a good job of this aggression in the early round. Apex is going to try and deal with him. Oh,
Hello?
Apex! Apex! He's walked right by him. He was in there with the beast. He was caged up with the monster and Donk, and he will eventually deliver that trade. A missed shot through the smoke.
Donk could sense it. He knew he was walking into someone, but it's the miss no scope. And even if Chopper gives away a B pick here, there's still a second man in the site. Spinks feels he's got him trapped, but there's no Molotov in sight, and Zontic just takes that kill. 2 on 4. Vitality constricted and probably left to just one man. Shiro missed below the duck. Apex gets in and gets out with a kill.
Oh man, he's rolling. Oh, he's trying. He's trying to roll back the years as he chases down Shiro. It's just Mezzy. Swing out from this orb. Shiro's toying with him. Mezzy holds the line, but those rotates get closer with each second that Mezzy wastes. Flash through, no peek on the back of it. Mezzy spamming this smoke could be his death sentence as they're pushing right through behind him. Mezzy's been chased, put in a box, but he will hold on for the first. Will he be able to clutch up again in front of the crowds of London? Tap to short, can't quite do it. And so Mezzy denied clutches.
It's going to have to be a retake round for Spirit. They have no one in the site.
They knew this when they moved into this setup, but Donk trying to catch them on the smoke plume, pays the price for it. Bomb plant secured, and Vitality gunning for an even half, for an even kill to here. Timeout heading into this final round of play to deny a 5-round streak for Spirit right at the end of the half. It's just Magix and Chopper left to get past. Low HP on the defenders, those nades do damage, but it's the manpower that Spirit are lacking. It's the time. It's all building and working against them. Vitality crack the code to find a 6th and tie us up heading into that second half.
The only thing he can really do is blind them a short, delay them for a second, or set up Mezzy. Can Mezzy call for that flash right now? It would be a big assistance. He's just taking wide fights, and Spirit are getting closer and closer. Nice tap for Mezzy. There's more where that came from. Spirit splitting onto A. Apex dodging death for a moment, but it might be chasing him down.
Shiro looking like he wants to fight for this. Apex nearly offers it up. Right now they're waiting for Spinks on this wrap round. They try to lend him time. What fight does Shiro want to take? He wins neither.
Uncertain for Spirit there, not wanting to play together.
Zywoo's really got his work cut out for him. He's got to put on a clinic. That Molly's going to buy him a few more seconds, but Apex is showing no signs of moving. They are dedicated right now to Vitality that this will be that mid to be, and it's not. Out through Catwalk, dropping into the spawn. Wow. Zywoo is overran as Apex tries to rotate in to make up for that missed position. Right in to Chopper's Tech 9.
Low utility, low weaponry, just run and gun together, but they do it up Catwalk instead. Avoiding that setup in its entirety. Great entry for Donk. That one kill wins the round. Felt like they're about to run all the way back, but instead it's a B players resetting. Spirit look very uncertain about this call, right? Chopper and Zontix going back and forth. It's a re-swing on long. That is dirty for Donk. Transfer to 2. Spink's rifle, the one rifle spotted on this bomb site. Maybe that changes the game here for Spirit. And not even guarantees of getting away with your weaponry. Donk's come hunting for a 3rd kill on low health. He'll pay the price. But Apex ain't getting that AK for free. Zontix makes sure of it.
These are these moments where we're all on the edge of our seat. The Vitality pick up the pieces in this second half. They've removed Donk, the big problem starter, the big issue. They've dealt with him early. Now they extend that lead onto Magix. Zywoo takes it one step further, and they even run down a chopper at the spawn. They were tested, and they answered the call of London.
Okay, bit of a B-rush. Old classic here for Team Spirit. Chopper takes his Tech 9s in with a vengeance, but he does get killed by his teammate. Bit of friendly fire here for Team Spirit. Still, they sit burning on this B-bomb site. That molly misses as well. This could be a way in for Vitality. It's really on Donk up close in the window. With that AK-47 barrel given away, Donk takes his chance and takes his kill. They try and chase him down, they will. monesy 1 for 1, and now Vitality starting to consider the save. This is the money on the line right now. Do they want to risk it all in an ugly 2v3? The only temptation is the delay of this bomb plant.
You're faced with that decision. Do you risk it all going for this retake? Do you play the long game? That's now the 2nd time here in this second half of play that Vitality have fallen down to the pistols. Those rounds, those moments, they decide the outcome of games. And so if Dust 2 doesn't go the way of Vitality, it's those 2 anti-eco rounds that they'll look back on.
Or rather, we do have the perfect setup for Vitality in this B-bomb site. Apex can break the smoke in CT. He's just done that. And we have 2 players in B awaiting this push. monesy on a jiggle. He sees them as they get close. He can swing this smoke. Flash is dodged completely by him and Spinks. And the second man gets 1 for 1. monesy at the back of the site gets nothing. Crucial entries of Zontix. And Apex comes swinging into the captain of Spirit. Just like that, Spirit break back into this B-bomb site. But don't go too far, too fast.
If you don't get this kill, you've got to save. But if you get it, maybe there's hope. Now they're still out of position.
This is the money, even more so than last round. Again, making that decision for Vitality. Even a 2v2 is not temptation enough. Spirit dragging us further and further into dust. Might finally be running out of fire. Spirit with a late long pop. It's monesy again, but he's getting caught in between positions. He grabs his first kill. In they come. monesy takes 2. More than you can ask for, given the circumstances. But Spirit, man down, just showed us it's possible.
I mean, you lose 2 real supporting elements here. The right Chopper and Magix are big hits in terms of your util, but there's so much room given right now. No one's watching this. Zontix has got the cross, and he sees them in mid. He knows they're not paying attention. He knows he's found a gap.
Just hang on, just wait.
Could use this to destroy the hopes of Vitality. Another round where they've taken this advantage by force. And it might be Zontix to undo it all again.
Apex just has no idea. He thinks he's hit enough timings to check this position, but Zontix rears his head and takes another spray kill. Zontix has come up clutch at this end of this T side. The double entries into B, and now that on top of it. Could not ask for more.
Donk's only going to serve to complicate matters as well, trying to cut down these players in rotation.
Missed molly.
So before Vitality can even begin the retake, they're worried about the backlines. They've only seen Zontix here. I mean, they don't know numbers. They're going to risk it all on this 3-on-3 retake.
There's no smoke. It's a perfect post part. Shiro's positioned for the round win. He takes zywoo out on the cross, and Vitality once again have to throw in that soggy towel. Covered in sweat, blood, and maybe tears as Spirit take us to map point.
Vitality keep getting caught out. They've saved 2 to 3 players in every one of these Spirit victories, and there's been many of them. This one hurts, much like the last, because they get that advantage. They get that leg up, but too much room given across the way. A frustrating way for Apex to fall, because he knows in his heart of hearts that once he goes down, the round can fall with it. Towards the tail end, Zontix has been there to bail them out every step of the way, and it might be another chance for Zontix to get involved, to tear the win away from Vitality as his nade hounds down local hero Mezi. The advantage sits with Spirit, and they want this over and done with now.
That was desperate for Donk as the smoke blooms through it. Shiro almost catches that rotation. That missed shot may have kept this round and game alive. The Spirit rely on Zontix, who creeps through this smoke. Talked about his lack of headshots. He'll need one to Spinks, hidden back at the plat. He falls at B, but Magix finds an opener, and that brings a bomb up Cats.
Yeah, Spirit have all the info. They know there's only one player inside of A, and that man is zywoo. He's been relatively quiet here. He's had chances, missed clutches, and this is just more of the same. zywoo cut down on the cross in an uncomfortable spot, and for Vitality, it all starts to unravel, the beginning of the end, as Apex pushes this smoke, doing all he can to try and stop the inevitable, that third map waiting in the wings. Spirit have done their homework. They do not want to repeat the mistakes of Dust 2 from Dallas. And so they give Vitality no chance. 3 maps needed as Spirit show up.
Spirit right their wrongs, and Vitality simply turn to dust. You can see
support, and early on it looked like that could have been Flames. Spinks had some moments on Dust 2, but it can't afford to just be moments here for Vitality. We need people around zywoo. And so Donk, waiting down in dark, is overran. Mezi, jump shot opener. Shiro can't offer up any resistance, and as Chopper moves in, the dying light of this round, looking to go in favor of Vitality. It's just Zontix left. He was closing them on Dust, but this is an uphill battle for Zontix. They've got the info, they know where he is. And Vitality on their way to a pistol. If they can just get rid of this last guy, they will. So it's Mezi to bring them into the fold here. Him and zywoo opening that pistol.
Still a 3-on-5. It's still Vitality trying to close that net tighter and tighter, the noose around Spirit's throat.
Donk forced out by the util. That's going to give them some leeway over towards Dark, but the spam does connect. Damage done. Donk trying to bait them in for Shiro. It's this terrifying twosome, this 1-2 punch that Spirit have been able to rely on. And once again, it causes problems for Vitality, but this time they overcome. Mezi with 2. It's left to Zontix once more. He was in this same position in the pistol, but this time has a fighting chance. Room gained. Mezi, they're calling for him. Does he want to take this peek? He looks like it. Swinging out, gets Zontix low, and tees up Spinks to close that out for Vitality.
What a crucial double entry for Mezi. He really is playing up to the pressure. Pushed off by clean utility for Vitality. 40 seconds to do this, and Apex undecided on his position. That might force him now into this A hit. zywoo is trying to lurk Dark. Shiro back at the site. Zontix lines up 2, and Shiro finishes the job. It's only Apex hitting this shot, and the round is done like that. Only a lurk, too far gone.
Oh, not even going to survive the final crossing.
Well played by Shiro.
Losing Chopper early, he's forced to gamble out of Spirit, right? They've kind of left B high and dry. It's just on Magix's AWP, and so right now, as Vitality put pressure on, it starts to pull Spirit around the map. Donk might get back there,
Nice.
but Zontix over here in mid is able to stand the test of time as well. Ridding Vitality of Apex and slowing down this mid split. It's no longer really a split, it's all in through main. It's all in to Shiro's AWP. Oh, and Shiro's not missing a beat. Vitality get expelled from the A hit.
Having trouble getting even in.
And it's another one of these moments where for Vitality, they're kind of kicking themselves. They had the man advantage. They're on the more favored side. You'd think that that's all the makings of a round win, and yet it still gets away from them. It's a real confidence booster for Shiro and for Spirit.
Play into this site, made clear by the util. Zontix burns everything he's got. Picks up a re-smoke, that's a bomb going flying in, and they melt in the Molotov. Dear oh dear, death at the doorway for Vitality. They cannot get a foot in this position. Save anything but assured here for Vitality as Donk comes sneaking in. 10 seconds is more than enough for Donk to clear these corners. Now he knows one left. Donk does it, final bullet.
And that is a salt in the wound moment for Vitality. They don't even get this save. They don't play the round. They don't attempt it. And they get out with nothing. Donk shows no mercy.
Can have mid. We've got this A site. That's been consistent. They run through the Molotov. Good luck. It's not going to go your way. Bomb dropped. Shiro caught off guard. zywoo with a big dig. And Zontix once again has to stand tall on his own. He does it all. Spinks too little, too late. No ammo, but he still makes it play. 3 kills on either man. 20 seconds. Spinks, the nade will end it. Zontix does it on his own.
After getting shut down there time and time and time again, is this too obvious? Is this too clear? Chopper's getting pressured, but it's the nade that opens up. Bails himself out. Donk's not so lucky, and they do land the spam on a Chopper. Messi delivers the goods. Vitality needed a push. They needed a nudge back into this game. And Messi has given it to them. Another double opener over towards B. They're not out of the woods yet. This terrifying duo that have uprooted every round at A. Move in and try to recover a 2-on-3. A kill's got to come soon, and it will, but it's Shiro falling over at long. Zontix gets decapitated. Vitality don't give up the lead as Messi holds Vitality's hand over the finish line in that round. The back-to-back B hits for Vitality could end up being a stroke of genius here. They deal with Donk and Magix on the opening, and they leave Messi to lurk in through lower while he's getting wrapped on. The bridge over the river here for Chopper. And Zontix with the backstab, but Spinks is already considering it. Can't hold his ground, so that does give up the 3-on-3.
For a low player, he really overcommitted to that duel. Could have played the headshot angle, could have tucked in. Now instead, Spirit can consider this round.
Because this comes so early in the round, both sides still have lots of util, and initially that's going to favor Vitality, but they're the ones feeling the pressure to burn it. Here's the counteraction from Spirit, where they try to break in, nading this smoke open, but Messi holding the line with one on a Zontix, leaves Shiro in the clutch. He doesn't have the time, doesn't have the ability to go for this, and a missed shot seals the deal.
Vitality do right by the entries. I love the contact play out of spawn, just trading out on this flat path into B.
Vitality there, they keep it very basic, right? Just going back into a B hit, and one of the most standard B hits you could look for where you're crunching it through main. Burn some of this util early over in A.
It's a good trade for Zontix though, because he still gets the position back. As they molly smoke, he does the same. And now they know, again, they're 4B, they're strong, but that opening kill comes in for zywoo.
First, they tried to avoid Donk. But zywoo finally realizes he's meant to match this man. They lose Messi and zywoo down in lower. The SMGs start to pick up the pieces for Spirit, and they might just find a way back in right at the end, right as Vitality thought they found the golden ticket. Spirit send them packing. No refunds allowed. 5 rounds on the CT side keeps this one super competitive. And with just Apex left standing, it should only be a matter of time. There's Magix to close. Spirit have still got fight left in them. And now the hit comes in. Flames up close. And alongside him, he's got Messi. Can they hold on? Messi seems to think so. 1 kill from him, but there's that split out from middle. Apex makes up for it, 3v3.
High position.
That's been gifted. Apex picks that up, but it's a clean shot back from Shiro, continuing his dominance over this A-bomb site. Spinks is so wounded, and Shiro will finish him off. zywoo moves in to a lost site. Tripping over the bodies of teammates. He's cut down. Shiro owns A.
This guy's been a top 10 player every single year. Zontix, A main, masterclass on CT. Can he keep that up?
Oh, that's not a bad way to start. Flames thrives in the fire, but trying to take it one step further. That fire is quelled. Now they collapse upon Shiro. And so with the low buy, Vitality taking risks.
They come swinging.
Spirit set their eyes on A, and zywoo and Apex, the two Galils, leave this position. A is open, and zywoo is only going to learn about this maybe a little too late as they swing in. Zywoo holds the line! Haven't had to say his name much in this third map, but he stands and delivers on the force buy for Vitality. Spirit are hoping for a repeat. Vitality are hoping for anything. They've had chances, they've had podium finishes, sure, runs to grand finals 2 times over, but yet to lift a trophy. They're hoping this can be the one.
And that's despite just a phenomenal 2023, right? Not just the Paris Major, but all those wins in the Blast 4 and World Finals.
This is too risky for Apex. That's too much.
Yeah.
Really wanted the gun, really wanted to take that away, but he gives up his life. He gives up the B site.
That's a swift response. You get one from zywoo, you get one from donk. Fantastic entries, and yeah, Apex knows he let his team down with that one. Can't rage at anyone but himself.
No, it's one of those moments. Those Flames reclaims lost ground, but over in mid, Chopper makes his stand, makes his play out into the open.
Oh, no.
Is Apex ready?
What?
He is! Turns on a dime and deals with Chopper.
Damn.
Magix tries to keep the round in check. Shiro's there with him. Right now, Vitality have spotted a heavy presence over in middle, but are they prepared to deal with it? Slows right down, and Spirit write it off for now because Donk, look at him go. He's secured all this space. The A site continues to be a problem for Vitality. Will they get there and deal with Donk before that bomb can join him? Right now, it's all eyes on Donk. Holds the line. Vitality, it's left to Spinks, who's got that one on a platter, but the bomb is going the other way.
He needs to grab that kit. He needs to move right now because Spirit have already sent their way into B for the quick plant. Spinks gets the kit. Great gap found by Donk.
This is Vitality playing with a lot more confidence, and in this situation, it's rewarding them with a lot more info. They have a far greater picture of how this round is panning out.
That's all
break
right.
on the mid-smoke is nice. It brings zywoo into the fold. So similar to rounds gone by, this one is won or lost on the mid-fights. zywoo, first point of contention. That's the bomb over in camera, but Magix gets out with his life.
Going
and now
B.
they're wrapping around Apex. Apex might be the guy to try and stop this. Shiro's holding for it, and Apex is dead. Mezzy in his kingdom. This has to be his moment. You've seen him deliver over here on B. You all saw it back at Dallas. It's do or die for Mezzy. Do or die for the Merryman, and just one. Flames can't prop this up. He's so low on health. The nade will find him. Spirit, double digits locked in.
What a round for Shiro again. He must have heard that rotation through CT spawn. He was absolutely eyes on the prize, finding that force by win. It matters not. Lead locked.
Magix might not put up superstar numbers all the time, but he's been in this team for a long while now. Chopper has always wanted to keep him around. When he first appeared on the scene, we said they're going to be able to mold him to whatever they want, and Chopper has done that throughout every iteration of this squad.
Zontix makes sure of it, keeps them attuned to this position. This could still be a weapon given over. zywoo coming in with a swing. Zontix, a fantastic spray, and the quick swap will let him down, but they're surrounding this B site with the king.
So often it's Mezzy having to do it all. On this CT side of Anubis, he's got another impossible task rolled out ahead of him. That first one's free. Mezzy's gonna have to do more to slay the dragon. 1 on 3. Only 2 players here, and he knows about that, but he's slinking out of there. He doesn't want any part to play in this round. Mezzy gives it over.
Booed by the home crowd. No show for Vitality. And no save guaranteed, because look at that flank through spawn.
From back-to-back grand final appearances to getting shut down in semis, that is the grim reality that Vitality are faced with as Spirit surge towards the finish line. 5 in a row now on this T side.
This is Spirit spilling over the brim and trying to steal this series away from Vitality at the final hour.
Aggro play, but once again it falls on deaf ears. Donk unmatched in the opener.
But Spirit are still closing rounds from man down. This could be weird. Apex catches one, and zywoo has the cover for the stairs. It's 3-on-3, blink and you miss it. Vitality have flipped this one on its head. Still far from a closed round. Bomb site open for the taking. Apex tries to stop the cross, but Magic hits a crucial shot. 2v3 now. If they can smoke off the temple side, Flames has nothing to do.
Look at Spirit. They're going B.
They called the bluff.
They keep doing this all throughout this series. They've exploited the jitteriness of Vitality, and once again, it's put them onto a winner.
What a call from Chopper.
Vitality was scrambling A, and that bomb goes down over a B, the site that they just possessed mere moments ago.
Are you going to save here? Are you going to save when this game may be done? If you do, Magic stops Flames flying through the smoke, and zywoo around too far. Match point, grand final point for Team Spirit.
Let's see Vitality never even attempting these. It leaves you wondering what could have been if one of these rounds had gone their way. A chance of lifting that trophy looks to elude them, as has been the story all season long.
And again he dies.
Falls, no orb, no chance.
Saving nothing yet again. God will not save the king today.
Spirit truly are the Hydra. You try to cut the head off the beast, you try to deal with Donk. More grow back, it's Zontix, it's Shiro. And doing it convincingly, one where the scoreline maybe doesn't show just how one-sided this one's been. Flames, he's been a problem piece over here in main, but it's swiftly dealt with by the Donk. 4-on-4, hanging in the balance is Vitality's life on this stage in London.
And again, look at the call. They've drawn every single player over but Spinks. This fake out for Chopper is a masterclass, and it's only Spinks.
Has to do it now. This round stands on pillars of sand, and with Spinks dead, those foundations crumble.
Oh,
Apex
dear.
catches the bomb out wide. Magic's one at the time. Vitality right at the end. Apex keeps the dream alive.
Oh, that's a disaster. Could have just stuck that plant. He had the cover cross.
3 rounds in a row. That's what they need to take us to overtime. They finally break a streak of 6 from Spirit. But they now need to embark on one of their own, and this B play, this will decide it. Mezzy back of the site, fall blind and run down. Mezzy is the first to fall. And Vitality in rounds like this, they've looked to save, but zywoo catching Donk. The stars clash in the spawn, and zywoo shines a little brighter, hits a little harder. Is that enough to bring Vitality back in for this retake? Spinks down in lower. Apex gonna try and move out through Temple, but a kill's gotta come. Something's gotta give. Chopper swings it wide, but there's an immediate trade. All the util now starts to run dry for Spirit. They're playing on Vitality's timer, on their clock, but the time is quickly getting away from Vitality. Zontix falls. It's Shiro spam or nothing. Shiro! Oh! What a way to close! The dragon of Team Spirit devours St. William. And the Vitality run closes in the semi-final.
The only thing sweeter than claiming revenge is earning a spot in the grand finals in the process for Team Spirit, their first arena grand final since IM Katowice all the way back in February. We all know what happened there, Bubsky. Spirit looking fighting form.